Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cameron House Marina. My name is Ruben, I'm the sales manager here at Marine Sales Scotland. This is an NB750 and it's powered by a Volvo Penta TAM D22 turbo diesel engine. Very competent offshore motor cruiser thanks to her shaft drive system and her all-weather hardtop full enclosure with glass sliding patio door. Now, as I said, a competent offshore motor cruiser. A, she's shaft driven. B, you've got that sliding patio door at the back. Very popular amongst fishermen. You've got this external drive position out here as well, and loads of deck space at the back if you are looking to do a spot of fishing off of the back of her. We have done a lot to this boat. Typical of Marine Sales Scotland, you know how we like to turn them out. What we have done is we have anti-filled the hull in pure black. We have then wrapped the hull band in space grey, and then top sides have had a machine polish and the graphics have been restored back to their original condition. Outboard motor bracket at the back, that is a Flagstaff. Your access into the cockpit is through this system here. You also have great walk around capability up onto the bow on either side. You can maintain your 3 points of contact. You can see you've got a nice wide foot rail and then handrails, and these guardrails extend quite far up, giving you good access out onto the bow if you are doing any fishing. A nice low profile, mean, lean looking boat. Let's take a little look inside. A nice big roomy cockpit then. You've got that glass sliding patio door that gives you access straight in. You can see we've got our cockpit speakers on either side. Furthermore, at the back we've got our bench seats, one on either side, and then boom, straight out there is access to the swim platform. Now we've got grab rails that extend the whole way along here, so that's great for families. I like the addition of the extra cleat, and then you could get 2 or 3 on either side of the cockpit and then get a few deck chairs out here also, and it's a real nice open area. There is no obstructions, not like a flybridge. You have the overhang, you are outside out here, and when you're down there, you're certainly inside. The external driving position, you've got hydraulic steering, you've then got a lever for your throttle and also one for your gear shifts. You've then got plenty of grab rails, as I said, and you can see good access and good views out while you are driving. When we had this boat out for sea trials, we primarily just drove it from out here because it's a great open air feeling. Your head is well above the roof here, so you can get that nice free flow of air, the wind in your hair like being in a convertible car. Without further ado, let's take a little look inside. Right, so we are 2 steps down. Starboard side, we've got the galley, helm, very versatile bunk bed position up top. I've only seen that in the brand new Bayliner VR6, so even in its time this was well ahead of the game. We have our saloon fridge down there, and then in here is the enclosed head. So it's a sea toilet. There is also a waste tank fitted to the boat as well, hot and cold water, and then you've got a curtain for privacy and an air vent at the top. Just tucked underneath that is the onboard fridge with freezer compartment, again very clean. And then this table is high-low, so you can drop it down and that will actually give you another double berth on this boat for the weekend. Drops down into a double berth, so now you can get 2 and another 2 in there. All will maintain the storage space, which you've got in this locker here. You've also got more here. Just next to that as well, we have Everspacker diesel heating. More on the utensils in a minute. The galley is very well equipped, as is the helm actually. And then if we move forward, you can see you've got that split bunk bed system, so you can get 2 people up top, and the length is actually a lot better than it looks here. You've then got space for another 2 underneath. If you just want to remove this cushion, you can do that, and you can just leave this as 2 single V berths, but I think in this position it is a lot more comfortable. You've got that shelf up there, and then all the headlining is nice and clean, free from mold, free from rust, any watermarks, so it is a nice and fresh and airy place to spend your time. So looking back, let's start at the helm. Single seat, we've got this beautiful French polished wheel. We've then got a Garmin GPS, so that will give you chart plotting capabilities as well. You've got your radar there. Then furthermore, let's go. We've got trim tabs. So if you listen quietly, you can maybe hear them going up or down. They balance the boat out depending on how your load is. We've then got a remote controlled spotlight. We've also got, and this is a great feature, which only very recently I've started using on my own boat, Autopilot. So that will keep you on a constant heading no matter the condition. And then you've got your safety equipment, your VHF there, We've got a stereo here also, and then things like your wipers as well. So you can see all of those in action. Really, is very, very capable in the toughest of conditions. You can imagine the rain splattering down here. You'll certainly be okay in here. Galley wise, well, what we've got is the likes of drawers for all your cutlery, pots and pans. There's more storage up the back there as well for such things. You've then got a larger locker here opposite the fridge. Underneath there are also all the owner's manuals and the service records. In here is a Wallace cooker. So if you want to make yourself a spot of lunch, a cup of tea, certainly please feel free. And then once you're done, simply close this lid across, leave the top open, and that will let warm air blow out and it will heat up the cabin without having to use the onboard Everspacker unit. Stainless steel hot and cold sink. I'm sure we've seen one all before. And then let's just take one last look round at this superb all-weather family cruiser. Really will make someone very, very happy. So she's in wonderful condition. We had her out, 3 of us gets up onto the plane, no problem at all. We've checked the shaft, no signs of indentation, the propeller's good, the boat is in turnkey, ready to go condition. Let's take one final look. In fact, let's finish up up on the bow. I'll show you how easy it is to get up there with a camera in your hand. There we go. Anchor, rope, all in there. A superb cruiser. The roughest of conditions, but let's be honest, if it is nice weather, you've got that huge cockpit space out back. Great for fishing as well. I really like it. I'm Ruben from Marine Sales Scotland, where fun in the water begins. What a beautiful sky, by the way.